Next is our very own Professor Manisha Phadke, an alumnus of IDC IIT Mumbai. She has had a professional career spanning 25 plus years, demonstrating constant endeavors to upgrade to the newer design frontiers. Beginning from graphic and information design to experience design, graduating to design-led strategy, she has built, mentored, and managed multidisciplinary teams, each time unleashing, channelizing, and fueling their creativity. In addition, she demonstrates proficiency in imbibing cultural diversity required to work globally. As a trainer, she has conducted lectures, seminars, and workshops in design thinking, in business and engineering scenarios, and what next with design futures. In 2017, she founded a transdisciplinary school of design at NMIMS deemed to be university at the Mumbai campus. I request you, Professor Manisha Phadke, to address the online gathering.
Good morning, everybody. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Thank you so much. So a warm welcome to the dignitaries on the virtual dais, our chief guest, Ashwini Deshpande, parents, faculty, staff, and my dear students. This is the new normal, right? Talking to a camera, visualizing a live audience, trying to gauge student engagements through tiny windows of video feed, expressing and receiving emotions through reaction emojis. Earlier, we simulated what we knew as normal. Now, we opportune the new normal. The design of this event will demonstrate that, hopefully. Design looks at what is next. It's always proactive. The team at the School of Design seamlessly moved to online classes, completing the last academic year without compromising on student learning outcomes. This summer break was spent in training, researching pedagogies for online teaching, student engagement methodologies, so as to be primed for the new academic year. With great triumph, I must add that we are charting design education in a virtual environment. It has been a month since we began our new academic session. It's definitely demanding on the faculty, on the staff, on the students, but the perseverance of the faculty and staff here has made it a reality. As Dr. Bhatt, Dr. Maiskar, even Shalinji, and the last before me, Dr. Meena said, everybody wants to be a designer, right? Designer is expected to shoulder a lot of weight. Design for social change, design for sustainability, design to scale, inclusive design, design as a facilitator, design for diversity. Well, my dear designers, you surely need broad and strong shoulders. At NMIMS School of Design, we work with a very small cohort of students to work with them, to nurture them, to take up this towering responsibility professionally. Design is in everyone's business. We need to deep dive into bioengineering, genetics, materials, environments, systems, processes, what you may need in every project that comes your way. It is holistic in nature. It's about the breadth as well as the depth of synthesis and skill sets. Hence, education within the design is not teaching-centric. It is learning-centric. It is learned by doing. It is an action verb. Hence, largely leans on practice and practice and more practice. This is one place, my dear students, and also parents, that the failure is a celebration moment. It is a step forward towards learning. For us, at the School of Design, it's not about creating a herd. It's about individuals. The curriculum here encourages the students to explore, to discover themselves, to choose the domains that they naturally lend to. We are definitely not in a hurry to have them decide their future at 17. Design is much like water, unassuming, seamlessly colorless, but colors up with a slight hint of additive. Design can take different forms to render different needs, evoke different feelings. Hence, a designer needs to learn, constantly upgrading, learning from peers, critiquing the context, and most times, the design itself. Design, like Dr. Bhatt mentioned, is also humble. Unseen is often good design. Design deals with dichotomy. Engage with the customer, but don't overpower. Economical, but not cheap. Every user should feel exclusive, but the design is crafted for quite a few. The only thing constant in design is the change. The experience that design creates, the feelings it evokes, the value it brings in the user's life is the business proposition. NMIMS School of Design is also a design in itself, a design for future-ready students, mapping the theory of change, most importantly, not educating, but working towards transforming students. The school was founded in 2017. It's just 3 years old today. We are the only school to offer a single program that is transdisciplinary, wherein design transforms technology and not the other way around. I'm often asked in this chair, what else is there in this bouquet? And my answer to that is very simple. If we can evolve varied domains from one program, why spread thin? Focus on one and perfect it. Today, with great pride, we can relay the recognition and the momentum this program has taken. Nods from the industry jurors who review our student projects. Positive professional feedbacks we're receiving from our industry and NGO internships. The feather in the cap, definitely, like all my predecessors here were saying, are the 11 accolades all our students have brought in. 9 awards, 1 special mention, one top 30 finalist in 3 international and 3 national competitions. Kudos to each one of my students and faculty and staff who made this happen. This pre started with PDF Pune. Our students walked away with 2 awards and 1 special mention. In fact, our chief guest for today, Ashwini Deshpande, presented one of the awards to the students. It's a long way from then too. What is commendable that our students won the runner-up in the Core 77 in the Design for Social Impact. In IDC Corona Challenge, the students won in game design and communication design. In the ADI Battle of Projects, our students were winners in the product design and packaging design category with a special mention in the mobility design. The other competitions like QED, UMO, and Connecting Dreams, that's CDF, the students have lent themselves and won in service design, branding, and mobile apps. The point to take home here is that the participation categories were very varied, but the students were from one program, Humanizing Technology. All these students were from the 2nd and the 3rd year students, which is a pool of roughly 50 students. because the fourth year is the first time that we have this year. Well, it's not always about winning. It is about participation. It is learning from every node, every trigger we would get. And please put your hands together virtually for all now third year rides, except 2 students. All of them participated in competitions in this lockdown period. This illustrates that transdisciplinary education with the lean on sciences, with the culture that we have built and mentoring that my team is doing is transforming our student to being a solutionist to the problem at hand, not limited by a design stream or a specialization. With India thrusting indigenous innovation, Make in India, Atal incubation programs, Niti Aayog, international companies in product and service streams, setting up innovation labs in India, we are only increasing the need of India in the workforce or in the startup ecosystems. Here I quote, by 2020, the potential market of design in India is expected to be rupees 188.32 billion. The number of designers required by 2020 in India's industrial, graphic, communication, packaging, and other design domains is potentially 62,000. There are around 7,000 qualified designers and perhaps 5,000 studying design just like you are. So we can just see the kind of gap we are trying to fill. Coming back to our school, to the state-of-art labs that Dr. Meena mentioned, this year, we added the XR lab to build projects and research in the area of virtual reality and augmented reality. We have been going from strength to strength, be it applications we receive, the pool of students we interview and select, the depth of projects that our students are achieving, the interest that the industry is showing to collaborate with us. The program and the school is on a momentum, and thank you all for that. Let us end on a high note. We have successfully placed all our final year students at reputed and varied companies for the 6 months internship program. Some of them introduced themselves at this program as well. And 85% of these were paid internships, even in these challenging times. All second year students have completed their 1-month NGO internship in COVID-19 lockdown period by able convincing from our school's end, telling the NGOs that our students can add value even virtually, and they surely did. Let me take a moment to express my gratitude. Though I founded the school in 2017, it's never about one person, it's about a team. So I do want to express my gratitude to our Chancellor, Amrish Bhai, to Shri Bhupesh Bhai, to our former VC, Dr. Rajan Saxena, to our current officiating VC, Dr. Bhatt, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, Mr. Shalin Diwatia ji, whom I've gone at every moment of need. Our departments, the admission department, the marketing department, the academic department, the purchase department, they've all worked in tandem with us. And we have been able to bring you a school that has made its marks in 3 years of its inception. On behalf of my faculty and staff, I welcome the young ignited students, the student batch of 2020 to NMIMS School of Design. You will make your life and you will make the school. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Manisha Phadke, for your insightful address.